click on first draft. That will take you to the next step in the workflow, and that is writing tools. And writing tools has a style guide. So you can create your own style guide. You can tell AI exactly what all you want and how you want the content to be generated, like what should be the tone of writing. You can be as creative as possible with the tone. Like, let's say, for example, you're writing a travel blog, and if you write under the tone a mother with 3 kids, it will actually write from that perspective. So you can be as creative as possible. Let's say friendly and funny, and there are more parameters that you can change and edit if you want content to be written in a specific manner. And once you can literally change it from here as well, right? Like, and once you have the perfect parameter set as per your requirement, you can move forward and make sure that you click on options here, and there is a tick mark on both of these options. This is something that we are optimizing. This is something that we are enhancing every fortnight, and this is going to help you add brownie points on having uniqueness and originality on your content. So click on generate optimize first draft, and that will take you to a level where the draft is already 60% SEO optimized. And generate originality suggestion is something that will give you suggestions on how you can add more originality and more uniqueness to your content. Click on generate first draft, and that will start creating content for you step by step for all the outlines that you have here. This can take up to maybe 5 to 10 minutes, but it will start writing right in front of you and you'll be able to see. This is something very important to understand. That is how Google, like, as you know, that AI is growing day by day, it's getting advanced, and there is no stopping. It will go even more far in coming days and months and years. Now, and with this, a lot of garbage is also written on internet every day using AI. So how Google will recognize, how Google will identify that what content is really good and what content is not good and does not needs to be ranked. There has to be some algorithm which can identify certain things in a way which will make your content stand out from others, because 99% of them will be using AI to write content. So how outranking can help you to gain those brownie points when it comes to uniqueness and originality. And that is something that we will be showing you here, which will give you. So if someone says that AI can add originality and uniqueness to your content, then that is a sure shot bluff. It cannot do that. But what it can do is it can give you suggestions. It can tell you things that you can incorporate in your current content in a way that will help you to add originality and uniqueness to your content as per the EEAT algorithm that Google has. And that is what we will be seeing here once the draft is generated. So before moving forward, let me first of all explain you what all comes into picture when we talk about originality. So in most of the places, you will see this important thing at the bottom of the outline. First of all, you will see something in bracket which mentions about what sort of image or what sort of additional thing you need to add apart from this content. It says insert infographic with a thermometer showing the hot and cold spectrum of wallets. It will try and give you some image ideas that you can try and use. Insert customer review snippet. Love this device. A good balance between accessibility and security. And you will see such brackets, suggestions almost on all the outlines. Insert visual comparison of teaser model, touchscreen versus traditional buttons. So these are some suggestions. And if you add those, like, let's say if you want to add a comparison table, or let's say if you want to add a comparison image, you can simply remove this from here and just add that or just implement that particular suggestion here right in your editor itself. So that's one thing that will help you to add originality. And now let's go on to the next part. There you will see that there are suggestion 1, 2, 3 at almost all the outlines that you have created. Now let's look into it. Encompassing security, ease, and versatility in your choice. Now this is one of the history, and these are some suggestions that it's telling you. Incorporate a GIF that demonstrates the process of setting up a crypto wallet to visually guide readers through their user experience. Include quotes from cybersecurity experts endorsing specific wallets for their robust security features to bolster trustworthiness. Add a clearer step-by-step how to section with screenshots to improve readability for newcomers to cryptocurrency. So this is something that it will try and tell you. And if you want to implement any of the suggestion, like remove everything from here and simply implement the suggestion here. So that's how you're adding originality to your content. One more important aspect is it will try and be in context with your H3 only, so you will get the right suggestions as per the right outline that you have. And it is not like I always say, don't try to force things. Just try to add things which really matches your use case, which matches your context of content. So only try to add those things. Otherwise, you can avoid rest of the things and remove it if they don't make sense to you. Your readability score is 48 already. So with the content that outranking writes, your readability score will be always above average. So you don't have to worry about it. But to add more readability score when you are editing the content, you can, when you're editing it, you are adding the human touch, and that will add certain words and things which will always increase your readability score higher if you want to. Right? Now, these are the two suggestions which are very important when it comes to adding uniqueness and originality to your content. Now, let's look into some analysis on originality. So right now we are on the fourth step of the workflow, that is optimize. And here we see there is an originality function here, which tells you that what is your uniqueness score. Your current uniqueness score is 13 because it has given you some suggestions which talks about quotes and adding infographics and stuff. So that's why it's showing you. But this will actually happen when you implement those suggestions here. And this is an analysis of your competitors, which will tell you what is the score of originality that they have on their content. So the highest is 17%, and that page is ranking on 11th position right now, while the average is 3%. So it's quite easy to move forward, and you can easily target 10 or above that as well if you implement the suggestion that has been given here, and then you can move forward. Also, let's say if you're optimizing your existing web page or you want some more suggestion ideas, these are your outlines, and you can click on explore and try and get some more suggestions on your content.